Alright, what's up YouTube? It's been a minute, but we're back with another video. Today we got back. We're gonna start here with pull downs. I'm gonna use this mag grip handle. Fix the mic. Yeah, we're gonna use this mag grip handle. The reason I'm starting pull downs today because I feel like it. I really like this handle. They keep my elbows in nice and tight. You see, keeping the weight in front, letting the weight pull me up and through, big stretch in the lat, digging down into the lat. And so for these, I'm just thinking my hands are just hooks, pulling the weight through my elbows. I use my back, not my biceps. So my hands are just hooked on, driving the weight all the way through. Yeah, I haven't had some videos recorded while I was recording. I had 2 videos. One, my mic wasn't on, so that video got fucked. And the other one, I ran out of storage and I didn't realize it, so like half the time I wasn't even recording, so those videos kind of got screwed, but hopefully today everything is good. Mic's good today, so yeah. It's Monday today. Did chest yesterday. I didn't record that just because typically like I record on my days off just because like after, or I'll record on like days I train before work, but on days I have to train after work. I want to get it done like an hour because recording your shit does take a little bit more time, setting it up. So when I record, I usually here for like an hour and a half, sometimes 2. When I'm not recording, I can get it done in 45 minutes to an hour, and I'm done. And then some days I just like to come here and train and not have to worry about that shit. But yeah, like I was saying with these, I'm just hooked on here. I'm not really squeezing it too hard. My hands are just kind of like hooks. And I'm driving through my elbows. So you keep my elbows turned in a little bit. Letting the weight pull up and then driving the chest through. I'm just trying to dig my elbows into the lat. contract really hard. And then instead of just releasing everything on the way up, I'm trying to let the weight open me up. So, right here, trying to keep my shoulders down, stretch to the lat, and then as I get air all the way up top, I let everything open, get a big stretch. So you see, Mark, I'm fucking with me today. You can see, on the way up, I'm trying to keep the weight in front of me. Not back here, you're not really gonna get a stretch. Keep everything in front, elbows in, you really feel it in your lats. Like I said here, I'm trying to lats, but I'm gonna hit the entire back anyways. You know, lats, carries, all that shit. But I like to always start with like trying to get blood in the lats because that's where I struggle most to connect with. You know, I can hit my upper back pretty good. But for me, lats has always struggled to get in there and get a good contraction. So on the first exercise, like I said, I'll just slowly build it up. Eventually get to a working weight and then go from there. But like I said, on the first one, really just trying to push blood in there. You can see too, I'm probably gonna move a little bit quicker. Big thing for me is when I'm going, getting in a rhythm. You can see I'm moving quick, but some days I'll come in here, train super slow, then other days I'll move quicker like I am today, like through the ranges of motion. You know, like I said, for me training, I just train to have fun, so if I'm feeling like doing this today, I'm gonna do it like this. Some days I'll come in, do it super slow, but today, I feel like moving. So you'll see I'll get into that rhythm and just kind of move through that. That's what I always try and like tell people too when they're training. Try and get into the rhythm when you're doing something. And like that's why I think continuous reps are good on shit like this. Because you can stay locked into that rhythm and keep doing it. First, the moment you stop, you're kind of done. But you will see me stop in between just to try and get a few more extra reps. But for the most part, I'm just gonna keep going so I can't go. Lats already got some blood in there. Feeling nice and good. I know a lot of people give these handles shit, a lot of the science guys, but man, I really feel this handle out of all of them. I know people like to use the neutral grip. You know, I'll use that sometimes, but with this lat pull down, I can't get like a full stretch without the stack hitting first, because you got to put like 30 clips and shit on there to set that up. Right here, just grab this thing and throw it on there, much easier. All right, let's see what we can do this set. A little bit heavier now. Start working now. Yep. here. Ooh, my lats are pumped. You know you're getting a lot of blood in there when you get to that top to where you're really stretching. I feel like your shit's gonna fucking rip. Like yesterday when I was doing chest, getting to that bottom of that stretch, shit felt like it's gonna rip. So pumped. It's kinda how I'm feeling right now at the top. See though, like I said, I'm not gonna train. My reps are all perfect, but I am feeling it, you know. That's really what matters. Like I said, some days I'll come in here and train slow and perfect. Other days I just want to lift weights. Kind of how I'm feeling today, so that's how I'm gonna do it. You can see I got the Screamo too. I don't care if I get copyrighted or anything. I just do this shit for fun, so you know, hopefully one day I can make something out of this, but just keep putting out content, a few videos a week. I need to do some more stuff outside the gym, but I just never do it, to be honest. But yeah, my back's pretty fucking pumped. I'm gonna do. I've done a few, probably do one more right here, one more set. All right. On this handle too, I like to grip it. My hand's in a little bit tighter. I'm not all the way out here. I'm in here. I'm not wrapping my thumb around right here. I think that's a lot of people do this wrong on this grip. Maybe that's why I don't like it. Because I like to hold that bitch in here. Like I said, my hands are just hooked on there. I'm not squeezing the life out of it. That's where a lot of bicep and forearm come into play. I'm just hanging on, basically. Not trying to get a death grip on it. It's also why I like this handle. I can really just hang on to it. Fuck. 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 Good job. Really get blood in there. Fuck. Holding that stretch. Oh shit. Like I said, if you don't feel like your lats are gonna rip off up top, you ain't doing that shit right. Oh shit, man. Fuck. Woo. Shit shit's fucking pumped. Barely raise my arms up. Yeah, that was the first exercise. Probably go to some type of row now. I'm gonna get some water, but we'll see in a minute. Alright, chest supported. T-bar row now. Gonna do the mid grip. Hit that mid. Starting to get into the upper back a little bit. Still on the lats too. Like I said, this is just, I'm gonna hit everything here. So, just really gonna load this up at the end. Do a super heavy set. I like this one because same thing at the bottom, I can really get a big stretch. You can see I'm not rolling all the way over though. Keeping pressure in the chest pad, trying to keep the chest up, let everything wrap around. Same thing when I come back. Wrap around the back and then wrap around the front. I'm trying my best to stay consistent with this shit. Just hard some days. I just come in here and just want to train and go home after, you know, working for 12 hours. I just want to get in here, you know, an hour and be done. Typically I can get it done in an hour, everything I need to do. I don't do a lot of volume, so. It is what it is. Like I said, eventually I want to be able to compete and stuff again, but right now I don't think that's gonna happen. Gotta take care of some other stuff first, and then we'll compete. So for now, I'm just gonna keep training hard and eating. That's one thing I've never had a problem with, is eating. I can still get all my food in and shit. So. It is what it is. Go ahead and get another one in here. So this exercise is really going to target the whole back. Not really trying to isolate anything here. Just load everything.
If you're 5'5", then up.
Fuck.
If you're 5'5", then up. If you're 5'5", then up. If you're 5'5", then up. This song is called The Heretic Anthem.
Yeah, the music right now is gonna be all Slipknot because we still got a CD player up there, so obviously when I'm recording I can't play music on my phone, so it's got a Slipknot disc in there right now, the whole album. So I typically listen to heavy metal when I'm training. It's kind of what I grew up training on, so it's kind of always hooked to me. I've heard these songs a million times, but I can still never get old to me. Eventually they might, but so far not yet. Alright, now we're getting a little heavier now, so see how this goes. Yep. Woo, it's fucking heavy. Fuck, man. Upper back is pumped. I really feel it on that stretch at the bottom there. On this exercise, I like to overload it. You know, I might only get 4 to 6 reps with this weight, but I just like feeling the weight out. Eventually I'll be able to build up to this. And do more reps. But for now, just gonna feel it. You know, I won't do this on, I won't overload shit on where can, get injured potentially, like a squat. I'll never do like that low of reps typically. But on something like this where I'm braced a lot and I'm less likely to get hurt, I'll do it. Just because I want to. Because I feel like it.
This song is about a girl in a box. This song is called Purity.
Yeah, today I didn't do shit, so I am feeling pretty good. Except the days I can just, I slept for like 10 hours. Then took another nap, so on days like this, I really come in here and try to train hard. I go back to, today's my one day off today, and I go back to work tomorrow night for the next 3 days, and I'll get this weekend off, so. Now the nights, they aren't too bad to work. As far as like work goes, they're pretty easy, but man, do I get tired as fuck. Whew. Alright. See how this fucking goes. It's gonna be heavy. Like I said, I'm just loading it up here. See what I can do. Ah, come on, motherfucker. This one I'll strap up. Come on, motherfucker. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh shit. That was fucking heavy. Bang out a few more here. Oh shit. Another one here. Ace, 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 ace. Oh, oh. Now my whole back is pumped. Shit, man. Woo. All right. I did a row. You're gonna go back to a lat focus movement. See what I'm gonna do here in a minute. I don't know yet. Figure it out. All right. Let's do a dumbbell row now. One arm. Really. You can feel this exercise in the lat. Big stretch at the bottom. See what I'm going to start with here. Start with an 80. I'm already pretty warmed up, so just to feel this out. See how it's moving today. Feeling pretty light today, so good sign. Okay, so you can see on these, I'm trying to maintain a flat back. Let everything open up, get a little rotation. You know, it's fine if I rotate at the hip a little bit. And then driving up through the lat. I'm not here trying to shrug it up with my shoulder. Trying to keep the shoulder actually locked down a little bit and dig through the elbow. Snap through the elbow first. So my first movement is here, not here. That's where a lot of people fuck up. they try to move through here first, whereas I'm moving through here first. Breaking at the elbow. Went up to the 100. Said in the past, I've swung around weights, not really felt it here. Now I'm really dialed into the form and really feeling the back. This is one of those movements where, you know, I don't really want to swing. I don't really want to get too crazy with the technique or anything like that. So I'm a little bit more vulnerable here. I'm not as braced. I got this hand, but that's about it. Still pretty light. Here you see, still maintaining that same technique through every rep. Woo! I think it's 17. I'll go ahead and go up. I said if my technique's good on these, so and I'm not gonna be afraid to go up. Not gonna go up too much. Alright, what are these? What are that, 115? Probably go here. Said I've rode the 125s, the 150s. No shit technique, and I've had no back in the past. You know, I was doing the 125s, you know, 5-6 years ago, and had no back. I really slowed it down. Felt the connection. Because when shit started to change a little bit, I still have a great back, but there's a lot more muscle there than there was. And now I've built it back up to where I can stay in that form with the 115s. Yeah, 115s. So it's not always about weights. So as I said, some days I like to get in here and just bang shit out. So I do this for fun. I'm not the most optimal trainer or anything like that. I'm not gonna try and science you to death. I'm just gonna show you how I do shit and how I like to do it. Same thing with the straps here. I'm just holding it like this. I'm not looping it, I'm not hooking in there, getting it real tight. I just like to use this. Makes it a little bit thicker, easier to hold on to. And I don't know if I can rip this shit out of my hands, because I used to do that a lot and it don't feel good. They're still calloused, but not like they've been in the past. Woo! See, I'm maintaining the form. Not really trying to force out any extra reps here. I did that on the first two exercises, so here I'm trying to stay locked in. Tension throughout the whole range. So I really like the bottom here. I feel like it really pulls open my lat and opens everything up. And on the stance, man, I just stand how I'm feeling. So if I'm set up right here and this feels good, I'm gonna stand right here. You know, if I'm set up right here and this feels good that day, I'm gonna do that. You know, so some people say whatever you're rolling with, bring that foot forward. But I don't like that. It's uncomfortable for me. So do what's comfortable. Don't listen to other people. That's the problem with today's age lifters. They all want the opinions of what others think they're doing. You know, just do what you enjoy and what feels right. Everybody's built a little bit different, so just find what works for you. Woo! Back is pretty pumped, not gonna lie. So that was a good set there. Lats are pumped. Upper back's pumped, everything. You see it. I was saying earlier I wasn't really trying to sling out any extra reps here, just staying locked in. Rows are, you know, some of the movements where you can get really sloppy with them and not do anything, just move weight. So I gotta guard myself from doing that. You know, I wanna bang out shit so I can't move no more, but I did that in the past and I didn't grow that much. Now I'm probably gonna go do that. A seated row. Hit the upper back now. And then some type of pull off the floor. And we'll go from there. So far, so good. All right, I'm gonna do a seated row now on this cable row machine that we got. This thing's fucking heavy as shit. You know, it's got, what, 2 pulleys, so if you're ever using a machine that has 1 pulley and you're wondering why it feels heavier, because it's only got 1 pulley. More pulleys it has, the lighter. See here, elbows flared out. Just hitting the upper back now. Everything else is pretty fried at this point, so I did my 2 lat movements. Technically 3, because that row is still involving my lats. This is going to be mainly just upper back. So, the more your elbows are out here, the more upper back you're going to hit. The more elbows are in here, more lat you're going to be involved. So there's, you know, you can break up your back training into different segments, you know. You're not totally isolating that portion that you're trying to hit. You're definitely biasing it more than the other part. Yeah, I put my way this machine set up. If this, I could make it to where it's sat a little bit higher, but for me it just feels uncomfortable putting my legs up here. So I just got this calf board down here, and I brace my legs off that. Just feels better. This thing's old school as fuck, so like I said, it's pretty heavy. Pretty basic machine, you know. Fucking stack with the cable going straight up a few pulleys and straight down into here. Whereas now most machines now have fucking 30 pulleys on it, so you put 200 pounds on the stack, it's fucking 100 pounds. Like I said, that's why you see a lot of these guys now are stacking out machines. You know, they're all using this new school equipment and shit, and they're able to stack it out because, you know, it's super easy. Or there's machines now that are plate loaded where just look how much the weight is moving off the, you know, off the stack. So there's this really popular chest press that people use. They put a shit ton of plates on there. But if you actually see how much the distance the weight is traveling, it's fucking minuscule. It's how much their arm is moving. So that's just the machine making it easier so that you can put more weight on. So I think some of these companies think about that now. How can we make this machine easier so people can put more weight on, you know, and they'll use our machine more. Versus the old school shit where everything is heavy. Like I said, do you ever use like the flex line and shit? The old school, or the Cybex, old school shit? That shit is heavy as fuck. Had to rethink my phone there a little bit. Trying to open up more at the end range. So I see a lot of people do wrong on the seated row. They don't let their shit open up and wrap around. I'm guilty of that. I just did it. So on the last few, you can see I'm really letting everything trying to wrap around. Really feeling in the traps here. I mean, really everything's working. Like I said, this is another machine where I'll overload it a bit. Just because I'm braced more. I'm not too worried about getting injured. My form's still gonna stay tight. But I'm gonna go a little bit heavier. For this fourth exercise, and my back is toasted, so see, the way I like to train is pretty low volume, drop sets, shit like that. You know, if you like to train like that, then you gotta kind of find your threshold of how far you can push the volume and shit. And your food's also gotta match your training, you know. If you're not training hard, then you're not gonna be able to eat a lot of food, you know. But if you are training hard, then you're probably gonna be able to eat a pretty good amount of food. But also, food can only do so much for your recovery. You can still train too much, you know, even though you're eating a lot. And everybody's food level and what they're gonna be able to eat is gonna be different. Like me, I don't need 8,000 calories to grow or anything like that. I'll just get really fat. I'm saying I'm not that fat right now. I'm pretty bulked up, but I still eat a lot. But I don't have to go to the extreme that some people do to put weight on. I'm already a big eater as it is, so it's not that hard for me to get the food in. Fuck. Feeling pretty fucking heavy there. Back is smoked, man. Since I already did my 2 drop sets over there on the first exercise, I'm not gonna do another drop. Whew. Get some fucking water. Oh shit. Alright. Now I'm gonna pull from the floor. Oh, shit. So I'll probably do two sets with each way. So 2 here, 2, yeah, so on. put some clips on. So everything's felt pretty good today, so I'm hoping these will feel the same. We'll see when we get up to the weight though. Like I said in previous videos, I don't deadlift anymore. More of a stiff leg deadlift. I'd say it's a modified version. So I'm not really trying to isolate the hamstrings or anything. I am loading them. Because I tweak my back too much doing normal deadlifts. There's too much hip. I can leverage my hips too much. And hips, you don't really need hips in fucking bodybuilding, so. Feeling pretty good. Slap another plate on. We'll see where we fucking land. Woo! Not too bad. I'm gonna go ahead and go up again. That first one moved pretty good, but it felt heavy on the way down. But the way I do these now is I try and keep my back engaged the whole time. So I really feel it, especially on the way down. You know, the next day, after a couple days after doing these, my entire back is fucking sore as shit. And I think this is one of the big reasons why. Just the way I can load it on the when I'm hinging. You know, I really can load that weight in my back. I'm doing these for so long. Whereas loading other things like my hips and shit like that just comes with time. I'm gonna get locked in for these and see how many we can get. I'm gonna stay here and do as many reps as I can. Fucking bitch. Oh my god, that was fucking light. Come on, motherfucker. Here we go. Tight reps. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Okay. Fuck. Here we go. Come on. Woo! Not bad. 8 reps. If I would have tried to push it any farther, my back would have started rounding. So, gonna call it there. Good set. That was heavy though. I'm gonna watch and see how that moves.